morning, beloveds, and welcome to step 10, day 10 of my 40 days of self-love journey. I'm loving myself more because it's 2024. Actually, the date has nothing to do with it other than it rhymes. Step 10, here we go. All right. So I am excited to get her done. I'm feeling really good. I feel way better than I did at step 0 already. The love that I put in the last 10 days is paying off. I can already tell. It's paying off. I'm loving it. I am feeling good. I love my life so far. I got my mosquito dot. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm enjoying it. Today my exercise is butterfly maiden, and we do this transformation, like we're coming out of a cocoon and we're gonna have our wings, and we do lots of butterfly exercises, stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to get that done. I've got a lot of work to do today because, you know, I went out on Wednesday, and then tomorrow is Saturday, and I don't know why I got these big old bags under my eyes, but you know, they're a part of me, so let's just show them off and love them too. So I slept good. I slept in this morning again. I guess I need to quit saying I'm sleeping in and just be like, I now wake up at 8 a.m., not 7 a.m. But yeah, oh goodness, I'm feeling really good about my love. Today's I manifest. We love and protect what we've been building. We continue to move forward. Tomorrow I have, tomorrow I'm going out with my family, a bunch of my family, some of my sisters. I'm going to take my nephew out, and we're going to go out to an amusement park, and then there will be a concert afterwards. So I'm going to go to that, and that makes me, I like that kind of stuff better than going to the movies, because the movies, it's just hard to sit there. Although I really liked the movies that we went to. It had reclining chairs, and I was able to move around, and it worked out really good. Plus the movie was pretty good. I don't really like all the blood and the gore, and there was quite a bit in the movie. There's not a lot of gore, but a lot of blood, but it wasn't that bad, and it was funny, and it was entertaining. So, you know, I was with it. It was all right. And today I've got a lot of work to get done so that tomorrow I can go out with my family and hopefully relax. But I know I ain't gonna get all the work I need to get done today done. And yeah, I'm just barely pulling things out now. I was 2 weeks ahead. Now I'm right on time with my stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to get 2 weeks ahead again, but I'm not worrying about it, because honestly, it is what it is. If I get behind, I'll skip a week, you know? I ain't that worried about it. It'll be all right. And yeah, guys, I'm excited. I'm proud of myself for continuing to move forward. I understand the little bit of hiccups that I had, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes at this point. Whatever it takes to find my own love and my own divinity and to walk it. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I'm loving the process. I'm loving it. I'm so grateful for everything today. Yeah, step 10 days used to be like one of my tough days. That was the first day that I noticed, whenever I first started Sirius Joy, that I have problems on step 10 days. And it was like, well, if you notice you have problems on those days, begin to fix it. And once I fixed that, it was like, oh, I have problems on step 5 days. Oh, step 6 also. So yeah, and we'll see what happens if I'm able to fix those days. So I think that I pretty much have. I got through step 5 and 6 this time without any breakdowns. So I really do think that that's progress. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So I'll continue to move forward, adding love and protecting what I've already built. So that's what I got for you guys today. That is the thing for today. And I will see you guys on the flip side whenever I'm done with all the exercises and such. All right, see you guys. All right, hello, step 10 flip side. side. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. First of all, I'm so happy to see that the self-love portion is very simple and easy. Sensei's talk for today was just 6 minutes, simple, easy. We are moving on to the next part of the journey where we don't have to put in as much work. So that makes me happy, happy, happy. But the ascension stuff, and the ascension stuff it's less questions, but it's still very detailed. It makes me talk. It gets me talking, but in a good way. It's questions that honestly I need them answered. I need these questions answered. I do. Every single one of the ascension questions are questions that I need answered to be able to go on this journey. So, especially an ascension journey, these are questions that I need answered. So, and I also got like this love and protection plan kind of set out with answering these questions. So I like that a whole lot, because it is so necessary right now. Right now, I am running so far behind and I should be ahead. I should not be focusing on this other stuff, and I'm trying to put up my boundaries with self-love, move forward with the things that I need to get done. It's normally I would be finishing this, I would be recording this at 11 a.m. It's almost 2 p.m. because I've just been distracted with nonsense that I don't need to be distracted with. And honestly, with the Mystic Hillbillie, I will never tell you my political affiliation, but right now there's a political trending thing that's going on. People are taking sides. I typically do not take sides. I see both sides. I see both sides with this issue, but I see one side as being, one side is going to lead towards destruction before we see that it's wrong, and that worries me. But it's not my job, you know. Do I think that I can change people's minds whenever Jesus coming to the earth couldn't even change people's minds? I mean, come on here, you know? Like, I am not the one. But yeah, Mystic Hillbillie, I will never tell you my political affiliations. And honestly, if you want to know, this is the only time that I'll let you know, is in this step 10 self-love journey of 2024. And I probably will never ever talk about it again. But I really am down the middle. I see both sides. I love you both. I love the conservatives and I love the liberals, and I see the value in both. So that's where I am, if you guys really have to know. But I was one of those people. They say that you don't have a heart whenever you're young, you're not a liberal, and you don't have a brain whenever you're older if you're not a conservative. And I was a hardcore liberal. I mean, out there canvassing, working hard. Like, I went really far with it. And I was a hardcore liberal in my teens and 20s, my early 20s and into my late 20s. And then in my 30s, I became a hardcore conservative. The same thing, out there, canvassing, working, like believing in it and stuff. And one thing I would say that both sides have in common, but don't realize that they have in common, when you are a hardcore liberal, it feels like conservatives are running the world and they're all against you. When you're a hardcore conservative, it feels like liberals are running the world and they're all against you. So I try to remind myself whenever I'm talking to a hardcore liberal or a hardcore conservative, they literally feel like the world's out to get them. Like at any time a law is going to be passed that just is out to get them. In any moment, if they don't stay vigilant, then there's going to be a law passed that is going to be like, you're not allowed to be you. And that's on both sides. Both sides feel that way. Both sides feel that way. And if you say that you don't feel that way, you're probably not hardcore. You're probably not that hardcore. I was pretty hardcore. Right now, there's an issue going around, and it gets to me, and I keep asking myself, why do I care? And this is why I am so grateful for my self growth, for everything that I've done on my own in growing myself and learning myself. Because the old me would have said, why does this matter? And I would say, because of this just issue and this just issue, therefore it has to matter. And I've got to put my voice out there. I've got to be on this side. I've got to be on this side to amplify the voices on this side so that this side doesn't win. And I would justify it in that way. I would be like, why do I care so much? I'd be like, because of the justice involved, because of the justice. I would just be so stuck on that. And then it would cause me, which, I mean, it is distracting me right now, but it's not fully distracting me. I'm able to get back on track, which is what I'm doing. I'm pulling myself back on track. And how I do that is what I say to myself. And you know, it's kind of sad because, you know, I am a self-diagnosed autistic ADHD, because I resonate with both, and it's just like, oh, that makes sense. It helps me so much to want to live. Before that, I didn't want to live, because it's not like I don't want to live if I'm not autistic and ADHD. It's that I know that there's something fundamentally wrong with my mental processes, but nobody else does. And so I have to pretend that I'm normal, and it sucks because I don't even know what I am. But whenever I know what I am, and it's like, oh, it's ADHD and it's autism, and these are the ways that you deal with it, it gives me a way to deal with it. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want the labels. I don't care about the labels. You can label me whatever you want, but adding the labels help me map myself better. Does that make sense? I don't know. But anyway, I don't want to ask that anymore either. It doesn't make sense. Who cares? Anyway, yeah, because of my autistic label that I've given my own self, I can say, why do I care? Why do I care about this so much? Oh, because it's a justice issue, and sometimes as an autistic, your brain wants to get in that justice rut, and it just wants to stay in that justice rut. The thing is, my voice being amplified on this side is not going to make a difference. In reality, it's not. I'm not going to change the other side's mind. I'm not going to make a difference in the policies that are being passed. But me living in love and me living my best self actually could make a difference. Maybe not exactly with this issue right here today, but in the future it could build the momentum that is needed and possible for a difference to be made. And the fact that I don't take a side, and the fact that I don't see it as them against me, I see it us as we trying to figure it out, and me doing my part on my end, which is allowing it to be as much as I can, and try not to get into the comments, because, you know, I'll comment and get something, and then they'll comment, and then I comment, and nobody's getting anywhere. It's not any good anyway. So moving on to doing my stuff, the work that I do need to get done, and working on that, working on the stuff that I can do, and working on, you know, I really want to be able to get some courses out there and teach the knowledge that I know, because I love knowledge, and I was just going to accumulate knowledge my whole life and just love it. But there comes a point in your knowledge journey where it's like you can't retain any more knowledge if you don't teach it. And also, teaching really gets you to the next level of knowledge, which I love. I love going to that next level of knowledge. So yeah, guys, there's this issue that's going around. It's a controversial issue. It's a big deal at the time of the recording, and people are all talking about it, and I have my opinion, and honestly, I don't need to focus on it. I need to focus on my stuff. I need to get my stuff done today so that I can work tomorrow and go out with my family and have a good time at the concert. So that's what I'm doing. I'm realigning myself, and it wouldn't have been possible to realign myself in the past without having that understanding. Like, I need an understanding of where my feelings are coming from, because it's such an intense feeling within me. It feels like I've got to tell these people how wrong they are. Like, they're not that wrong. They're not. They're seeing it from their perspective, and honestly, they can't do anything about it either. You know, they're just somebody on social media that needs to go and do their work too and focus on their stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm calming myself down. I do still feel the intensity of it, but now it's like an intensity that I can take a hold of. Does that make sense? I can take a hold of it and I can transmute it, and then I can use it for good. So I am going to move on, and I'm going to begin to get my daily work done. Today's Friday, so we'll be recording some scopes, uploading some recordings, and I got some editing that I need to do to catch up on. And I have all afternoon to do it. It's just not a big deal that I'm starting at 2. It's fine, but it's not good that I wasted so many hours on that, on just social media, going through social media. Somebody says this is a fact, and then I have to go Google it, and I got to be like, Google also this is a fact. And plus my Rudolf Steiner stuff that I've studied. Oh my gosh, this spiritual reality that I've studied. I was one of those people that believed logic is everything, because you can't undo logic. Facts over feelings, because logic is everything, and logic will tell you the truth. Logic will get you to the truth. Until I came across Rudolf Steiner, and he explains how you can start from any preconceived notion and logic it and find truth, because all perceptions are true. I hope that I don't lose you guys too far in this. This is in-depth knowledge I'm trying to teach on surface level here. So because all perceptions are true, all perceptions can have their logic. Therefore, I'm trying to find a good example for this. Steiner had the best examples. I don't remember them. But a really crappy, bad way of giving you an example. But this gives if you look at it literally, you're going to be like, that doesn't make any sense. But if you try to look at the concept that I'm teaching from this example, you can have an example of what I'm trying to teach. So somebody might say all apples are red, and that is the truth. And yes, it is true that all apples are red, and you're going to find all the logical evidence in the world to support that apples are red. Somebody else is going to say apples are green, and that's the truth, and they're going to find logical evidence, all of it in the world, to support that green apples are true. And these people can fight. They can fight all day long, fighting about all apples are red, no, all apples are green, they're red, they're green, they're red, they're green, they're red, they're green. And both of them think that they have the truth because they found the logic, they were able to science it, you could go through all the logical sides with both sides, and both of them will be true according to logic. Both of them will end up being true, but they won't be able to see the other's truth. They will only be able to see their own truth. Does that make sense? Like, you won't be able to see that he uses the exact same logic. You're going to think that he's using feelings. You're going to be like, I don't care if you feel like apples are red. The truth is, and the facts are apples are green. I have all the facts here. He's going to ignore all your facts and say, I have all these facts here, which you're ignoring. And he's going to be able to prove apples are red. They're actually red. And I know that, but most people on the internet don't know that. And so it's a little bit frustrating whenever people come at me with facts, because facts are a part of a process that happens naturally. Like, facts are facts, and feelings don't care about your facts either. And feelings are extremely real. Extremely real. You can deny them all you want, but they're real. And they don't care about your facts. Feelings can throw your facts to the side, not give a clunk. They're not going to give a clunk. So, and they are real to be dealt with. You cannot deal with feelings with facts. You can't. So, anyway, I went off on a tangent here because I've been dealing with this stuff and I've been trying to get over it. So, this was going to be a short video. I was so proud of myself for making it short this morning. Now, look at us. I did do my exercises. I did my exercise of Butterfly Maiden. I love breaking out of that cocoon, getting my wings going. And I did my breath work with Kristen Ryder, activating that Merkaba. And honestly, they have a picture of the Merkaba, but it doesn't help me know which line we're activating. She's like, we're activating line 1. It goes from the top on the left to the right of the left. And I'm just like, I don't know what line I'm activating. I'm just here breathing and activating and loving myself. So that's how I do it. I don't take it too seriously. I'm like, I do intend and hope and to tap into the proper activation, and it's activating as I go. I believe that is happening. I don't have to, I think it would be it'd be good if I could visualize the exact one with her, but I don't know. I can't figure it out. Plus, I don't know if this autistic or ADHD trait, but my ability to go left and right it confuses me. I get confused in the process. So anytime you say left to me, I need a good 5 minutes to process what way is what way, because it's difficult for me to do directions, which is really crazy because my daughter, on the other hand, you can put her anywhere. You can spin her around in a circle and put her in the dark and say point north, and she I don't know how she does it, but anyway, yeah. Anytime somebody mentions directions, I get lost. So that's why I try not to listen to her say we're lighting up the left and right, because it distorts me and gets me lost. So yeah, but I so enjoy the breath work and the activation of the Merkaba, and I do believe that my Merkaba is being activated spiritually and authentically in a beautiful way. So I love it. Love Sirius Joy. You can check them out with my links in the video, in the blows, but in the descriptions. All right, guys, I think that we've had way too much. I'm going to love myself today. I'm going to get my work done. I'm going to work and not be distracted. The political things can take care of themselves. And I'm just going to love myself as I move forward, knowing that I have my opinions and that's okay. They have theirs and that's okay too. And I can love us all. And whatever. All right, guys. It's 2024. If you needed a reason, it's 2024. So get out there and love yourself some more.